Yeah, I'm having trouble with this, guys. I'm still having trouble seeing chats. Oh, okay. I just seen it. Hello, Magenta Ray, Super Spy, Honey Bun. All right, I think we got this. Everyone say hi. Can you guys hear me well? Hi. Honey Bun, it won't let you hit the like button. I tried to go on live with YouTube and it didn't let me, so I had to do StreamYard. I guess Chomeleon reported my page because it's constantly shutting down my comments. I'm surprised I can read comments because I couldn't read comments earlier. But I decided to go live because a couple of people sent me some of the clips today of Chomeleon's live, and he really has some audacity. You know, he's still grifting for money, and a couple of things I wanted to clear up. You know, he was talking about A. Jimenez, hello, Chomo Hunter. Okay. He was talking today about his siblings. You know, he mentioned both my brothers, saying that yeah, he was grifting hard today. That he was saying that his brothers never mentored him or anything like that. He was a bad kid, you know. First of all, he was busy molesting me and my sister. That was number one. And number two, he was bad. You know, he used to fight us. He used to, do bad things to his siblings. And I don't understand why he thinks that anyone would have wanted to put up with him. He was just bad from when he was a child. And then he went on to say, he was talking all this nonsense about it's better to give than to receive. He has never, ever given any of his nieces and nephews gifts. Yeah, Honey Bun, yeah. I had to pass through a lot of it. Hey, James. I'm going to try to read the comments as well. But yeah, he has never given gifts to his family members. He's the type of person that whenever the holidays would come around, he'd come and be expecting gifts and would say stuff like, oh, what did you buy my kid? What did you buy my kids? It's their birthday. It's Christmas, whatever. And he just expected gifts for his birthday or for his children's birthdays or for Christmas, and then would just, he would never, like, I have two kids, never bought them a gift. I'm reading Honey Bun's comment. It says, is Miss G okay? Is something wrong with her? Anyway, so before I continue, does anyone else have any questions? Does anyone have any questions about him? I'm open to any questions if anyone has anything. I can't stomach it. I have to skim through it. He's constantly talking about God and religion and stuff like that. He doesn't go to church. Never went to church. My mom used to take me and my sister to church when we were younger, and then we continued going to church when we were older, but he has never gone to church, and he's constantly talking about God, and he's a child molester. Like, he's a straight up child molester. And I didn't go, I'm showing my face because he's constantly saying that we're not siblings. I mean, we look exactly alike, unfortunately, but. Does anyone have any questions? I figured it was time that I went live. It's been almost a year. Well, no, actually, it's been over. Has it been over a year since we first? No, it'll be a year in December since we started chatting about him. I don't want to say his name before he tries to strike me. Yeah. He does play Santa, Honey Bun, but he only does it to his children. He doesn't go and, like, he's making it seem like he goes different places. He doesn't. He just does it with his children, and he does it at home. I heard that today when he was talking about his Facebook posts and how he helps the homeless, and now that he's down and out, nobody wants to help him. He has never done anything for anybody in the family. Never, ever. You know, he's very greedy. He's he all he did was shower money on I don't want to say her name, but she was a little kid, and he would buy arcades and toys and all kinds of like little kid stuff for her. Other than that, he kept his money to himself. Drugs. This guy can't even help himself. How does he have the audacity to say he helps homeless? I know, he's a liar. And he tried to say that our grandma used to take us out to go feed the homeless and stuff like that. That's a lie. Never happened. He's actually lying. He ran away when he was like 12 years old. So he would be in and out of the house. No, Honey Bun, he never worked on a ship. He worked on he worked at a racetrack. He used to work at a racetrack in Delaware racetrack, and he used to work, I think, in Florida, but he didn't work the ships. I think he worked at docks a couple of years ago, but not, as far as I know, it wasn't a ship. Magenta Ray, he said he was still technically homeless. Well, I mean, at 52 years old, you should have a house. You know, he's never had his own place. I think once or twice he had a place for like a year or so, but you know, you're 52 years old and you're living off your baby mom, stepdaughter, whatever she is to him. You know, he says that he's a full adult. He doesn't take care of himself. He grifts for food. He grifts for clothes, for gifts for his kids. Like, when are you going to take accountability for yourself? He talks about religion a lot, but the Bible says that the workman is worthy of his wages, and he doesn't want to work. Yeah, gas, everything. He said today that he was cleared by Homeland Security. Get the hell. He's a chomo. He's not clearing for any. What would he be cleared for? He's a chomo. He's been arrested several times. Spent 5 years in prison. They're not going to clear him. Yeah, gas too. He's such a liar. He lies about everything. Yeah, like, if you look, I can talk all day about him. I can talk for hours and hours. I'd rather you guys just ask questions, because I don't want to just keep rambling on. Ask anything and I'll answer these questions. What's everybody doing today? Hey, Taco and things. I know he worked. I know he worked at the shipyard, or not the shipyard, the docks or something. I don't know what he was, but it wasn't ships. I think the Navy shipyard in Philadelphia has been closed for some time. I don't know what he did, and he got a supervisor position and then quit it because he let the position get to his head, and then his co-workers that he used to just be co-workers with, he started being nasty and cocky to them and trying to boss them around because he was a supervisor. And then that built a lot of animosity, and there was rumors about people wanting to kick his butt and stuff like that, so he got scared and quit his job. I'm gonna get a laptop soon because right now I'm streaming from my phone and the letters are so small. I made them big because I can't see them. I gotta figure out how to do these lives and invite people up. I don't know how to do any of that yet. I know he said something about I was trying to build my channel. I'm not trying to build my channel. I only went live because a few people had asked me a couple times for me to go live so that people can ask questions, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. I had time today. My husband's at work. I think he's in the chat. A. Jimenez is in the chat. But he's lying, honey bun. He didn't get cleared. He's so full of it. He has this grandiose sense of self, and he tries to boast himself up. I mean, come on. Like, I don't understand how he doesn't realize the caliber of person that he is. And I did want to say something. I wrote little notes here about his live today, and he said something about demons, and you're not a good person if you watch his channel and make fun of him, make fun of his situation. All I want to say is I remember when he made fun of Mel and Mel's son overdosing, and then he was talking about her husband cheating on her. Like, he's a hypocrite. He's constantly talking about other people. He went on live and used a voice changer to talk about me and my sister. He is constantly talking about other people, and then he wants to sit and cry and say that people are making fun of his living situation. That's what you get. Like, what did you expect? I was wondering how he lost that long shipment job. I think he said he moved. Yeah, it was cars. That's what it was. It was cars. And he quit his job. He was afraid because people started threatening him. So, hey Rebecca, you should message me. I don't know how to do this Facebook Live. I mean this YouTube Live. I don't know how to mess with it. Yeah. He's starting back on the same lines he said last year. Yeah, he is. He's pretty repetitious. Keep saying the same thing over and over again. Always talking about how our grandmother used to feed the homeless. She actually didn't. She wouldn't go out of the house unless it was with my mother. My mom had 6 kids to raise. She wasn't out there feeding the homeless. He's actually lying about that. Right? He's always getting a big check. People need to contact SEPTA, and I heard there's some videos out there of him jumping fences and stuff. They need to send that to SEPTA, Magenta Ray. Is this StreamYard? Rebecca, am I not using StreamYard? Because I wasn't able to go live and see comments, and I had to download StreamYard, so I don't even know what I am streaming on. Guys, is this am I streaming through YouTube, or am I through StreamYard right now? It won't let me see on this end. Yeah. I think, Honey Bun, I think they did get into a fight. I think, did you see that short that I posted where she said that she got pregnant when she was 15? That's what they're fighting about. He's kind of mad. I think he's mad about, he's mad because, you know, he's constantly telling people that she was 18 when obviously she was 15 years old. They start, her words, I call it grape molestation. She says they were in a relationship since she was 11 years old. That's really funny, Mondo. Yeah, they should start sending him job applications. Yeah, he's been sleeping in a car for the last couple of nights, which I think I posted it like 4 days ago. I'm not sure, 4 or 5 days ago, and I'm pretty sure they're having problems over it. Did you guys see the video I made with all of the screenshots between Ashley and, oh God, between her and myself? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. She was bragging that I sent her daughter. He's in depressed mode, so he will be. Yeah. So someone had let me know. Someone messaged me and said that his daughter was on her way to New York, and he was sending her without money. So I messaged her. So I messaged her, and and then I called her, and she said she was on her way to New York to a track competition and didn't have any money. She didn't have any money for food. She didn't have money for anything. So I sent her $100. And then like 2 days later, she messaged me and asked me, hold on one second, guys. Yeah, I just mentioned that. Jimenez, I just mentioned that. So anyway, so I sent her, like I said, the $100, and then like 2 days later, she messaged me and she was like, "Hey Titi, can I have $20 for lunch?" So I sent her that. Then she asked for like another $30 like a couple days later, and I sent it to her. Then when I was in a hospital, she asked me to buy her a pair of shoes that cost like I don't know if it was $20 or $150. And I was going to send it to her, but then someone was like, no, she's using you, you know, she's grifting. And I didn't want to believe it, but I was like, okay, I'm going to tell her that I'm going to use a credit card instead of sending her money to see if she's really grifting or not. So I called her and I told her that I didn't have the cash, which I did. I actually did have the cash, but someone was like in my ear telling me she's trying to grift, and I didn't want to believe it. So I told her I would send her, I would buy it off on my credit card, and she was insisting really, really hard for me to send the money, and I wouldn't send the money. And then like I just finally blocked her on my phone. And then when me and A got into an argument, like I think it was in June, we got into some words. That's where all the text messages are at. She's like literally proud. She was like, yeah, that's why my daughter was using you. Like, I'm sorry, you're teaching your daughter to grift just like you and your man, and you're literally proud about that. Like, my children, I taught them to respect their aunts and uncles, and if their aunts and uncles did stuff for them or bought them stuff, they were very appreciative. Like even him, like even my brother, my siblings, they don't associate with him, but I've never talked bad about him to them. And she was literally bragging about her daughter using me for money. Who does that? Yeah, he is. He is. He's teaching him how to grift already. Whenever he's down on his, like if he's needing money really bad, he'll post his son and have him say hi and stuff like that, because he's hoping that people feel bad for his kids, send money, send gifts and whatever. I mean, she's on welfare. She gets food stamps. Her rent is like $12 a month. Like, I don't understand how they're broke all the time. He doesn't. He's done it his whole life. He's been a grifter his whole life. He's a thief. He steals things. Um, he's no good. He doesn't want to work. I mean, just think about it. How do you start sleeping with your stepdaughter, who's I think like 20 years younger than him? It's 30, 40. She's like 20 years younger than him. How do you start sleeping with her and then get her to support you? Like, it doesn't make any sense. She has supported him ever since she had that baby and got welfare. She's the one who buys the food. She pays the Section 8, whatever it is, how they do it. I mean, she's got, honey bun, she's got so many kids. I don't know how, she's got so many kids and she gets so much food stamps and cash assistance, and her rent is dirt cheap. I think that's why she doesn't want to work. Yeah. It's sad, actually. I think it's really sad. Like that kind of life. I know her mom works. I know that she was raised her mom works at the stadium. But she's just like living off the government. They grift off the government too. And have the Gonzales, the government, yeah, take care of you. That's exactly what it is. Free money, correct. That's all they're good for. All I'm saying is I think they're fighting now because, like I said, so if she got pregnant at 15, how old do you think she was when they were sleeping together, when they started? Yeah, she doesn't want to work. She gets enough food stamps. Mm-hmm. Who watched his live today? I wish I could see who was in here. It says that there's 12 people in here. Yeah. Super Spy, they come from, and I don't want to be rude, but like, they come from like a real trashy family. She like, they're like backwoods West Virginian Leatherface family. I don't know how else to say it. It's sad. Put it like this: as much as skeevy as my brother is, he's like the best thing that ever happened to that entire family, and he's the bottom of the totem pole. So, like, they're none of them are bright people. They don't have careers, nothing. They're just like, I don't know. And I think that's what he preyed on, and I think that's how he was able to get this girl to um, uh, get her to be caught up in, I guess she thought he was giving her a better life than what her mother was. I mean, that's all I can think of. Yeah, it gets nauseating, Honey Bun, watching his stuff. I gotta fast forward it. Usually people send me clips where to listen. Yeah, Super Spy, her mom. They're all trifling people. Like her mother is just as bad as Michael, if not. Yeah, she's just as bad. She works. She works though. She's worked all her life, but the type of person that she is, like she knew what was going on between Mike and A. I said it again. I got to get used to saying initials. But she knew. And then he's not the only one of her mother's boyfriends that she slept with. As an adult, she slept with the guy that her mother had after my brother. She slept with him too. Yeah, she knew. Her mom has an IQ of a potato, just like she does. And sadly, he preyed on that. Yeah. Yep, it is. And then the mom goes back to the guys once they get out of jail, because once my brother got out of jail, he went to jail when A, had him arrested. I think I spoke about that on Honeybee's Live, how she had him arrested and he went to jail for 5 years. Well, when he got out of jail, he had nowhere to live, and he went to her mother's house and he started a relationship with her. And A was living with her children's father, the boy's father. She was living with him. And then she found out that her mother got back with my brother. So she broke up with the children's father and took him back. It's pretty gross. Mm-hmm. As the mother, how she could take him back after she knew they were sleeping together since the little girl was 11 years old. Then she takes him back. Then the girl gets jealous that the mother took him back. She started making posts on Facebook. How can my mother sleep with my baby dad? Like, sis, you slept with your mother's man. Like, you slept with your stepdad. Like, all of it is, it's a big mess. It is. Mother and daughter. It's pretty gross. I used to feel bad for her, but she's not a victim anymore. If you guys read the messages between me and her, she's not a victim. And she's got a lot of mouth. But, I mean, or what, Jimenez? There was no justification. He was grooming her since she was 8. I personally talked to her when she was pregnant. And I asked her straight up, because he was trying to say that she was pregnant by some black dude. And I'm like, no, she's not. She's pregnant by you. And I asked her, and she told me yes. Yeah, arrested for being in love with a child. Let me see. Do all 4 kids have the same father? No. Her first daughter is, Michael is Jesus. He's the father of the first one. And then she had 2 boys. I think that the father is the same. And then she had that little girl. That's a different father. And then Mike again. Abused from what? He used to terrorize all of us. Honey Bun, he terrorized all of us. He terrorized my brother, me and my little sister. he would just like stick his finger up his nose and fling boogers at us. He would dig his fingers up his butt and like put it up our nose as we walked past. And he did not take baths. Like, he's pretty freaking nasty. He's a nasty, nasty person. Ever since we were little, he would just do stuff like that. He'd walk and like stick his butt in our face and fart in our faces. He's just nasty. And as an adult, he still did those. He still did those things. Yeah, he still did those things. He thinks it's funny. Numbnuts. I can't listen to Boy George without thinking of Choma 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 Chameleon. Edgar. Yeah. Guys, I was laughing my ass off when he used that voice changer and was acting like he was someone else, and he was talking about how I how I blackmailed someone into buying me a house, and how I was sleeping with a millionaire, and had his and blackmailed him and had him buy me a house. I was like, you can't even make this stuff up. Yeah, and then I was with a detective, which I was with a detective, and it turned out when I was 6 months pregnant, I found out that he said he was divorced, and he wasn't. He was actually separated from his wife at the time, and then when I gave birth to my daughter, he ended up getting back with his wife, but I didn't know he was married. I found out when I was 6 months pregnant, but everything that he said about me getting him fired, that was true, but he got fired because he raped me. I had a rape kit done. Internal Affairs came to my house. My whole street was blocked off. There's like 50 cops out there. And like, to hear him say that I made that up, like, how does a police officer for 20 who was on a force for 22 years get arrested just like that? And get fired from the job just like that if I was lying. I was so disgusted when I heard him say that, because I'm like, he knew it happened. Like, here he is molesting little kids, graping little kids, and this literally happened to me, and he said I made it up. That's how sick in the head he is. Yeah, he did. He sounded like a total nut job in those things, Magenta Ray. I know he's in here listening. I can't wait until he makes the next live. He can't make himself look good. He's so gross. He's so gross. His children want nothing to do with him. His adult children, his grandchildren don't even know who he is. Edgar. Yeah, yeah. He's gonna do a live, or maybe not. He's pretty stubborn, but his ego gets the best of him. He's not gonna be able to hold back. He's gonna watch this, and yeah, right. Yeah, Magenta Ray. He's pretty gross. He's got five siblings. He might stay away for a bit. Yeah, he's got five siblings. My mom has six kids. None of us want to help him. None of us talk to him. Then he's got about 20 nieces and nephews, all in their adulthood. Nobody wants to take him in. Nobody wants to help him. Why is that? Why is that? I didn't get Magenta Ray. I didn't get to the part where he was talking about our mom, but it's a shame because when he was arrested, when he was in prison, the only one that visited him, my younger sister visited him a few times, but the only one who sent him money was my mother, and this is the thanks that he gives her. It took a lot for my mom to go on Anita Head's live, and she felt terrible afterwards, but she wanted to set the record straight. She heard that he was grifting people and that there was people in their 60s and 70s sending him, money, and she knows the type of person that he is. So that's why she got on to clear the air and to let people know. But she did feel terrible. She got depressed after it. His never... You know what's crazy? Magenta Ray, I remember in one live, he said that his mother was dead and that she died a few years ago. Which one is it? And I can't stand that his followers, they don't call him out on it. Is she dead? Is she alive? Which one is it? His mother, he said that his mother said that his son looked like he had Down syndrome. And what mother says that? I thought she died. Like, which one is it? I thought she's no longer here. What mother was he talking about? No, Becca, I heard that he said he gave a date. He actually gave a date of when she passed away. She doesn't care. I know it's a little shaky. I'm in my room, guys. Anybody have any more questions? Tell me what you guys want to see on my live. More videos of comments, of messages between us. Because you can only talk about this so many times. Honeybun says, I don't think his subscribers stayed long enough to hear him lying. I don't know. There's this one chick in one of his lives. I forgot her name, but she was like, "Yeah, your sister is messed up," stuff like that. She's making up lies, and I'm like, if I don't know if they're trolling him, at this point, or if they really believe him. I jump on his lives every now and again, and there's only like the same three people on his live. You can always do commentaries on him. Yeah, you guys can just tell me what you guys want me to say, like to talk about, and I'll do it. I have no problem. Guys, do you see the resemblance? Unfortunately, the resemblance between my brother and I, and he tries to say that I'm not his sister. That's pretty gross, Cynthia. Why doesn't she take him in? Right? How much am I getting paid to be a sister? That's fucking gross. I hate that we share the same blood and we have the same mother and father. Yeah, he was talking about Honeybee. He was talking about Honeybee today. Thank you, Beck. I don't understand how he can go on live and say that he's a good person, yet he's homeless. If you're a good person, you would have friends, you would have family members, people that would be willing to take you in and look out for you. But he has reaped what he sowed. He said it today. He says people reap what they sow. Well, my guy, you're sleeping in your van. That one of your subscribers bought you. Yeah. Yeah, Super Spy. You know what my mom looks like? I don't know, Super Spy. You're going to have to get into my DMs. You're going to have to message me. Because my mom, when she went live, she wasn't, she didn't show her face. I did. Good night. Honey Bun, you bought that car for him? Oh, man. I would have taken him to small claims court or something. I'm sorry that you did that. I'm sorry that he grifted that money off of you. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're a good person. You you thought you were doing a good thing. Hey, Super Spy, do you have my contact information? I'm gonna give it out. I don't know if you can do this on live. I don't know if it'll get shut down, but I'm gonna give you guys a second to either get a pen or to put it in your phones, and I'll give you my email address and my phone number. Let me know when you guys are ready. You guys can message me or you can email me. Oh, yeah, photos of her on Facebook. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we do. We look like her. Bless your heart, honey bun. I am. You're the reason why my mom decided to go on live when I told her that someone bought him a car, and that he lied. She felt so bad about that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Rebecca. Send her my information. Guys, I'm about to give you my email address if you guys want it, because I can't put it in the comments because it will get deleted. But it's marymuse69@gmail.com. MARYMUSC 69@gmail.com. And then Becca, you can send my number to whoever, to Super Spy, if if she wants it. He does, honey, Magenta Ray. He does. He fools a lot of people. Um, I don't know. I heard that not too many people are donating anymore, so hopefully I had something to do with that. He says he's not going anywhere, but he's also not making any money. How many people think he's in this live today? Yeah. How much did you end up sending him, Honey Bun, for that car? Yeah, he's definitely in here. He's probably so pissed off right now. Well, at least I'm keeping him warm in his car with the rage. Hey, Eggert. Ew, 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 ew. Yeah. Hey, Suska. Welcome, welcome. Janine, hey. Oh, I don't know what I just did there, guys. I'm sorry. Shushka's in the house, a baby, baby. That's my day one over there. Yeah, honey bun, don't be embarrassed. Uh, he's a lot of people have been fooled by him, so I don't blame you. Your heart was in the right place, and that's all that matters. Bingo, you're right, Shushka. Hi, Janine from New Zealand. Becca, I think the reason why he still has that car is because he needs it to live in. Because him and Ash are constantly fighting, or I know with Section 8 he can't permanently live with Ash. So whenever social services comes or Section 8 comes, he has to stay in his car. Hey, Eggert. Eggert. Hey, Eggert, you want to buy me coffee? Since I'm so poor, since I needed a GoFundMe. Yeah, I want to make her a mod. I actually sent her a message, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Look, my screen, it only says at the bottom, it says chat, mute, stop, flip camera, and event list. It doesn't have anything else. Let me see if I, let me see YouTube, which people can watch. Continue. Yeah, nothing. I can't. He must think we're so stupid to not believe you're his sister. Right. I know. Well, some people did believe that we weren't his sisters. Like, how did Anita, or actually Honeybee, how did she find someone to look just like him? You can tell we're siblings, and then know so much history, But that's how dumb he is. He really thinks he can get away with his stuff. And you know what pisses me off the most about him? The way he plays psychology, and he thinks he's so smart about it. Like the way he tries to play psychology with his followers. I don't know if they're just all dumb. But I'm like, who can believe this load of crap? Okay, so Becca says, no, I don't have a second device, so I can just hit the comments and then let me see. All right, let me see. Shushka. Yeah, I'm trying to hit them right here. It won't let me do it. Yep, psychology and religion. And he's the biggest heathen I know. Shushka, he's the biggest demon I know. Like, every single girl that he has had, from his older daughter's mother, he got her hooked on heroin. He used to beat the crap out of her. Her mother committed suicide. And he would fight with her and tell her, that's why your mom killed herself. Like, who says that to someone? His second baby's mom, he got her hooked on heroin as well. Hey, Miss G, everyone's worried about you in the comments. What's wrong with you? Right, Jimenez? Everyone wants to be homeless. And chomos. They want to be chomos and homeless. Did you bring your baby oil, Miss G? That's funny. Yeah, so he has one, two, he has 3 baby mamas? Let me see. Yeah, he has 3 baby mamas. All of them. He got them hooked on drugs. He beat all of them and he pimped all of them out. Hey, Super Spy, send me where he lives so that I can send his parole officer there and I can send CPS over there. Shushka, I said the same thing. Like, he has 5 siblings and about 20 nieces and nephews, all over the age of 18. No one will take him in. Why? Because he's a dirtball, he's a liar, he's a thief, and he never did anything for any of us. You know, he's constantly saying that oh, he didn't have support as a kid, you know, that his brothers weren't there for him, and that now that he's down, nobody wants to help him. First of all, you've always been down your entire life, and whenever you did have a little come up, whenever you did make a little bit of money, all you did was spend it on Ash. Keep saying these names. All you did was buy video games. And when I say video games, I'm talking about like big Pac-Man machines and stuff like that, stuffed animals like this, like 8 feet tall. Like his whole living room was nothing but arcades and toys and candy. You know, that's the type of person that he is. But he never spent a penny on any of us, any of our children, nothing. And then he expects handouts from us. Yeah, he's been down his 52 years. Miss G, I think so. He wears the same outfit for like a month at a time. Um, he does not bathe, he does not change his clothes, he does not brush his teeth, he does not brush his hair. If you see how dark his skin is, a lot of that is dirt. He's not that dark. Honey Bun, I want to know the same thing. I want to know if anyone reached out to SEPTA. I heard that they did. I heard they sent SEPTA some videos, but I don't know anything about it. Guys, I don't know if this is about to go off, but I just got a warning. It says unauthorized content from Streamlabs. I don't know what that means. He's probably in here mad as hell reporting this live. 401 unauthorized. I don't know what the hell that means. Yes, Shushka. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the content, Miss Thing. Thank you for posting that happy birthday to your grifter kid. Get at me. You have my phone number. Get at me. I don't know what this thing on my phone. Hey guys. Hey guys, I finally got into this other live. I'm gonna shut it down though now, okay?